Hello guys, it is Teenage Marvel Fan back with another video, and in today's video I will be showing off all of the officially released Spider-Man Far From Home figures, both the basic 6-inch figures and the highly articulated Marvel Legends figures. So starting off with the basic figures, we have a Spider-Man here with a jetpack for some reason. He does have like web, kind of like those web wings kind of coming out of the jetpack. I don't think this will be in the movie, but if it is, then that would actually be pretty cool. But like I said, I don't think it is. Then moving on to the next one, we have another Spider-Man, and this is his stealth suit, but not like his regular, well, it's his stealth suit, but in stealth mode, so it's a translucent figure, and then he comes with a projectile launcher that shoots a web effect piece, I guess. Then this is the stealth suit when not in like transparent mode or whatever. I really like the design of this. It reminds me of the Noir outfit, and then he does come with some kind of claw, I guess. Then finally, the best figure, and probably the only one that I'll pick up from here, from these figures, is Molten Man. And I guess you could kind of consider this a minor spoiler, but he was in the trailer, and they're releasing figures of him, so I don't consider it a spoiler. But I really like the head sculpt they got going on there. They got like some metal bars poking out of his back and stuff. And he also has a projectile launcher function. You see that effect piece, and you slide that into his arm, and then you can shoot it out. Alright, and here you have another stealth suit figure, but this is like one of those figures where I think it's like you squeeze the leg and then it does something with his arms, and basically that's what this one does. Then here's a good look at Molten Man out of the package. I'm definitely going to pick this one up. You can see he has a chain coming out of his right arm, but I really like the orangish gold translucent plastic that they went with for this figure. Then another figure I will probably pick up, the Mysterio figure. So this is an in-packaged look, then we'll take a look at him out of package. So this is him out of package. I like the design they went with, along with the effect pieces that he comes with. It forms kind of like a triangle, and then it has like a blast coming out of it. It looks kind of weird, but those effect pieces are the main reason I want this figure, because my main Mysterio figure for Spider-Man Far From Home will be the Legends version, but I'll get onto that later, because he doesn't come with many accessories. Then you have the Spider Jet. So this fits the 6-inch basic figures, and it comes with a figure of Spider-Man, which basically looks like his Spider UK outfit. And that would make sense if he got that suit in the movie, because he's going across Europe and he's going to the United Kingdom and stuff like that. So that would make sense. Not gonna get this one, because the jet isn't gonna be in the movie or anything. So, and I don't need a jet for Spider-Man. I mean, he can just swing around with webs. There's another better look at him inside. And now moving on to the Marvel Legends. First up, we're starting with the comic figures, and we have Doppelganger here. This is a reuse of the 6-armed Spider-Man body mold. Many people are disappointed about that, because that means no torso articulation, no ab crunch, no waist swivel, nothing like that. I'm not sure if I'll get this figure. It depends on whether or not I'm going to build a figure, which is Molten Man, and he comes with, I believe, the left arm. Wait, no, right arm. Yeah, I think it's the right arm of Molten Man, and like I said, I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the build the full Build-A-Figure, because because I can just get the basic Molten Man figure, and that looks honestly better than this Marvel Legends version. Then here we have Hydro Man, which is actually looking very awesome. I might actually pick up this one just because I want a Hydro Man figure, and also for those effect pieces. Like I said, he looks awesome. He looks pretty much just like he did in the 90s animated Spider-Man cartoon, which I love. I love that design. So he has like from his elbow down is all water on both hands, and I like the way they did that with the sculpting and stuff. He's got a good head sculpt, and then there are pieces on the bottom that go on his feet for water, and they look like water. Those are detachable. I don't think the water parts on the arms are, but maybe they are. Then there's the head sculpt for Molten Man, which is looking fantastic. Then here we have Scorpion, another comic figure that I'm interested in. So this is based on his original design, which I love. I love getting like the original designs for these characters. And he does have the bendy wire for the tail, and the tail is 13 inches, I think, and that's a long tail, but the bendy wire allows you to get some really cool poses with it, and I like the shade of metallic green that they used for the paint, and the stinger thing on the tail looks good. And then he comes with the right leg of Molten Man. Then this is Molten Man, the Build-A-Figure. Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad either. So like basically from the way that you're looking at this on the left side, like your left side, like his arm and his leg is super tiny, and then on the other side, his arm is super long and big, and then his leg is like super fat. Reminds me of Clayface. And the reason I don't like this is just because it's so disproportionate, and I get that they did that on purpose to make it look like more like he's just a blob and not like a perfect creation, but I don't like it. Like the head looks really small. I don't like that the arm and leg is so small, and I also don't like that it's like mostly gold. I wish it was more orange, like we saw in the trailer. Uh, yeah, so it just doesn't look very good. One way I would have been alright with them doing this disproportionate thing is if they at least made it, like, not so symmetrical. Like I wish they kind of made it asymmetrical. Like, say that they kept the arm over here the same, but then say that they take this leg and then make it on this side, so then you have a skinny arm and a big leg, and then a big arm and a skinny leg, so then it's at least asymmetrical instead of just being humongous on this side and then tiny on this side. Because over here it looks like baby limbs, like really long baby limbs, and then over here looks like Clayface. So yeah, not too impressed with that. I'll definitely get some of the pieces. I'm not sure if I'll actually completely build him yet, though. And probably should have saved that Build-A-Figure for last. But anyway, here is the last comic figure. By the way, if you're confused, that Molten Man figure was not a comic figure. It's based on the movie. But this is the Julia Carpenter Spider-Woman figure. This looks pretty good. She comes with the torso piece for Molten Man. probably not gonna get this because I'm not a fan of the character, or like I don't need this figure at all. She does come with a nice web effect though, so that's good. Alright, now moving on to the rest of the movie figures. This is the Spider-Man figure in his red and black outfit. This figure does not come with any Build-A-Figure piece. And usually when they do this, when they have a figure in the wave that doesn't have Build-A-Figure piece, they usually give it like a lot of good accessories. But this just comes with a pair of alternate hands. And I wish that maybe he came with like an alternate head sculpt for Tom Holland, Peter Parker, or like maybe even a web effect piece, like something like that. Because like one of the things that brings the price of a Marvel Legend up to $20 is the Build-A-Figure piece, and they're selling this for $20 with no Build-A-Figure piece and barely any accessories. Like, oh, I'm about to show you the stealth suit. That comes with a Build-A-Figure piece, one of the biggest Build-A-Figure pieces, and then he comes with way more accessories than this. Okay, so here is the stealth suit Spider-Man, and like I said, comes with way more accessories. He comes with the left arm of Molten Man, and like I said, with the basic figure, I like the design of this suit. He comes with an alternate head sculpt with the like eye parts popped up kind of, and then he also comes with 2 alternate hands. So like with that other Spider-Man figure, they could have had the 2 alternate hands and then had him also come with an alternate head sculpt. Like, would have been so easy to do that. And now moving on to the final figure in the wave, my favorite figure in the wave, and probably the only one I'm going to actually get. Alright, and here we have the Mysterio figure. I am so excited for this. Mysterio has been probably like he's my favorite Spider-Man villain. Maybe even one of my favorite villains overall in the Marvel Universe. I just love this character, and I'm so glad to see that he's being brought to life on the big screen in Spider-Man Far From Home. And I'm liking the design that they got for the suit. It's very comic accurate. He comes with the left leg of Molten Man. This figure is a little disappointing, but I still really like it. So he hasn't, the fishbowl piece is the fishbowl helmet piece is different from the comic Mysterio figure that was released last year. This one is not clear and see-through, so I like that because I didn't like it being see-through and translucent on the other one. And I like the suit details and stuff. And then he does also come with 2 alternate hands. I also have an out-of-package look for Mysterio. His helmet is kind of sparkly too. I'm really liking that cape with like the green diamonds. So on to what I don't like about this figure. It's mostly just accessories. Like, they could have done so many good accessories with him. The main one being a Jake Gyllenhaal, Quentin Beck head sculpt. There is always a possibility that that's underneath the helmet, but I doubt it. So I'm not sure if we're getting a head sculpt under the helmet, or like if we do, what it will be. Because with the comic figure, it was just like a translucent skull, and that was kind of weird. But they also could have done some effect pieces with this figure. Like the basic figure comes with effect pieces, but the Marvel Legends figure doesn't. So like I was saying earlier with the Mysterio figure, that I might get that. And the main reason for that is to get the effect pieces, and I would use that with this figure, even though it doesn't, like, it wouldn't quite look right because the effect pieces would look cheap compared to this, but I still want to have some effect pieces for Mysterio. And that is actually it for what I have to show you. Those are all the Spider-Man Far From Home basic and Marvel Legend figures. I've told you what ones I'm going to pick up, what ones I'm not. Definitely excited for this Mysterio and Molten Man. Not the Build-A-Figure, but the basic figure. The basic figures and most of this stuff should it hit stores. Well, like the official street date was yesterday, so you should be seeing like the basic figures and stuff like that out in stores soon. So I might have a Molten Man review up soon if I get that, but my Walmart sucks, so probably won't be able to find it anytime soon. And the Marvel Legends will not be released until July 15th, I think. But you can find the whole wave on Amazon for pre-order, so that's good. I don't pre-order things, so I didn't do that. They don't have any of the they don't have many of the basic figures on Amazon either. Uh, like they don't have Mysterio or Molten Man, which are the two that I'm focusing on, because I really like the villains when it comes to superhero things and figures. But anyway, let me know what you thought of these down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video so I can bestow all my Marvel knowledge upon you.